What's up, True 10? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. And boy, let me tell y'all, I woke up this morning feeling refreshed. It's supposed to rain here today, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to kick back at home and chill. And all of a sudden, why? I don't know, but I decided to get on Instagram. And y'all know I try on the weekends not to get on social media, but I got on Instagram, had some message requests. I'm like, I need to go through them. It's been at least like a month since I went through my message request. And boy, I had a request from a viewer from YouTube. And boy, and one thing about it, I really got to the point where I don't like going through message requests because sometimes it's good stuff to get to, like maybe something quick, whatever. And then sometimes it's some podcaster, some YouTube on the come up that got a billion paragraph voice recordings in there. And today that's what it was. And I thought it was gonna be a simple, like, hey, they was like, you said Vonni in your comments when I comment on YouTube that Vonni is in the federal in the feds, but BOP said he's not in the feds. And I'm like, well, BOP ain't always accurate when you waiting for a trial. That's what I said, right? Because it has been past cases for content that we were unable to find somebody in the BOP website, and the whole time the person was in BOP, right? So that's my logistics for saying it, right? They're like, oh no, I know people in the feds, and that's accurate. If you look on the website, it says it's. I'm like, well, what do you want from me? I say Vonni is in the feds, okay? So I mean, like, what the world? Then they go on to say, "Oh, you're doing it for clout. You're slandering OTF." I'm like, well, hold on. Am I slandering OTF, or like what we doing? You're doing it for the money. You're lying for the money. I'm like, bruh, do you even understand? Like, what money are you speaking of? Anyway, so that basically was the gist of it, right? And I'm like, hey, I mean, what do you want from Mickey Truth? If Mickey Truth says my view is Vonni is in the feds, and you're saying BOP says he's not in the feds, then guess what? It seems like you got a decision to make. Which way are you going to go? I'm not going to be hurt if you go with the BOP website. You asked me a question. That was my response. So in this video, I'm going to look up every defendant that got arrested with dirt, right? And we're going to see how accurate is the BOP. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. According to the BOP website, it says if an individual is listed as released or not in BOP custody and no facility location is indicated, the inmate is no longer in BOP custody. However, the inmate may still be in custody of some other correctional criminal justice system, law enforcement entity, or on parole or supervised release. A lot of y'all gonna be like, well, if you're not in, the BOP, then that means you're not in the feds, which is incorrect. But hey, that's my view. That's what I understand from it. Y'all may understand something different, but BOP, okay, again, just means you're actually in the federal prison. So hence why I say if you're waiting trial, it is not always accurate. But hey, that just, I've been called a liar on this, so that's just how I feel. I don't never tell y'all gotta listen to what I say. But let's start with the first one, the obvious one. Let's start with dirt, right? We're gonna type in Dirt Banks and we're gonna press search. And then I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, it says Dirt is in custody, right? And it says where. All right. Now we're gonna go to the next person on the list, which is gonna be, we're gonna go ahead and go to Vonni. So Kavon Grant. Okay. We're going to search him. We're going to pull him up on the screen. It says not in BOP custody. So people are running with, oh, he done got out. He done did something. Some people say he done told that's how he out. So they're like, where is Vonni? Okay. So we're going to continue because we still got 4 more people. So next person we're going to do, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but the Houston one. We're going to do the Houston guy. All right. It got where he's located at. All right. And then we're going to go to the next one. We're going to do Keith Jones. Keith Jones. I think that's a common name. So we're going to just type in some search keys to help us with that. Okay. All right. It's 46. Keith Jones. Now, if we pay attention over here under location. All right. Keith Jones. It's one who got life. We know that's not him. Is one that already got an outdate that's 43. We know that's not him. We got one right here that's 28 with an outdate of 2028. We know that's not him because Keith Jones on the dirt case hasn't went to trial yet. So no other Keith Jones is in BOP custody. So if we go off of y'all knowledge that y'all been telling me that if you're not listed in BOP because you're out the feds, so are you saying Keith Jones is out the feds? So now we got Keith Jones out the feds. We got Vonni out the feds, according to y'all. Who's next? So let's do DeAndre, who is Dede Wilson. What's his middle name? Dontrell, because I'm pretty sure that's a common name too. All right, DeAndre Wilson, let's search. Okay. Hold on. Let's take the middle name out. All right, we took the middle name out. All right, let's see. All right. We got DeAndre there. All right. Who's next? Next is David Lindsay. David Lindsay. I don't know. Is it S-E? All right, S-E. All right. David Brian Lindsay. That's him. Not in BOP custody. All right. So, out of 6 defendants, we got, okay, Vonni listed as not in BOP custody. We got David Brian Lindsay listed not in BOP custody. We got Keith Jones listed not in BOP custody. So are you telling me half the case that got released from the feds? I really want to know at this point. So I'm going to say this. My view, my opinion is that they may not be housed at a particular facility within the BOP, but they are still locked up. They just may be at a different location. That's not technically BOP, but the Fed still got it. Now, I will say this the same way I told the podcaster. You can always pull up the case and pacer, okay? If they got released from custody, it's got to be a paper trail. Now, if that paper trail is sealed or not sealed, it'll be, who knows. But if they did a plea, it's going to say it's a plea, right? Even if you can't actually view the plea agreement. If they got bond, it's going to say it's a bond, even if you can't view the bond info. So, again, I'm just going to say my point of view is all of them are still in the feds, okay? And the BOP website is not per se saying they're not on the Fed case no more. That's just how I feel. Hey, y'all don't have to look. I don't never tell y'all got to believe anything I say. My YouTube channel is for me to express my view on the topics I choose to put my view on. It's all for entertainment purposes, but it's also based off my knowledge. If my knowledge ain't hitting with your knowledge, then I may not be the person you should watch. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. If you feel that adamant that because they're not listening to BOP, that they just gonna disappear off the case and out the feds, then I can't help you understand it anymore. But hey, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I just felt like, I needed to make this video since this person was very strong about sending me about 10 to 15 voice recordings, 10 screenshots, all that to jumpstart their podcast. Okay. But hey, I did do my one too. I gave him an official quote from Mickey Truth. And you know what I said? I said what I said. If you want to say otherwise, create your YouTube channel. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. Catch you on the next one.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm
trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from.
Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast. What's up, Truth Team? I am here, okay? About to get a touch of love. Yes, I'm at Touch of Love Massage Shop, okay? Now listen, I've been getting my massages through Touch of Love for years, even before it was a shop to come to. But let me show you around, and then I got to get ready because I'm feeling a little tense. And let me tell you, if you work in like call centers, streamers, YouTubers, sitting at that desk all the time, you definitely need to be tapping in and get your massage. So let's take a tour. So it was located in a nice multi business building. The suite was set up real comfortably. It was like to the back, and the candles was burning. The aromatherapy was definitely there. Okay, so I had to get undressed, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get all the way undressed. But anyway, like I said, being getting massages, Nakia is awesome at what she does. And let me tell y'all, them hands are blessed, okay? I got the full body massage, including, okay, the hot stones. And when I say that hour went so fast, I even went to sleep. And I always go to sleep during massage for some reason. But yeah, definitely needed that, because y'all know I had a night ahead of me, okay?
Hey guys, I'm Nakia. I am the owner-operator of Touch of Love Massage Services. I always start with people. I start with the information of what massage is. So massage is the manipulation of muscles. Exercise is the manipulation of muscles. The only difference is we are manually using our hands to do those activities. So a lot of people look at massage as a luxury when really it's a health necessity. So I'm more on the medical side of things. So if you're experiencing any pain of any sort, muscles is 90% of pain, so I would recommend you to come and get a massage.
How can they follow you?
I do have my business page, Touch of Love Massage Services, on Instagram. I have Touch of Love Massage Services on Facebook. And if you want to set an appointment with me, you can look me up on Setmore. It's an app platform online where you can book appointments.
Hey, there you have it. And y'all, I feel like a new woman, but now it's time to party. So I'll catch y'all on the next one.